Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today we're going to first look at Chelsea's Champions League success could cost Arsenal their dream transfer, and then we're going to look at Manchester City join Tottenham in £40 million Yves Bissouma transfer race, but Arsenal lead the way. So the first transfer headline states that Chelsea's Champions League success could cost Arsenal their dream transfer. So the reports are stating that Thomas Tuchel's side were well deserving of their defeat of Real Madrid on Wednesday, where it could deal a blow to Premier League rivals Arsenal. Chelsea's defeat of Real Madrid in the Champions League semi-finals could have the added effect of costing Arsenal their dream transfer this summer. The tie was finally balanced heading into Wednesday's clash at Stamford Bridge following Christian Pulisic and Karim Benzema's first leg goals. But the Blues were well on top throughout the second leg, creating a hatful of chances against Zinedine Zidane's men. Timo Werner and Mason Mount converted two of those chances to secure Chelsea their first place in a Champions League final since 2012. Though Edouard Mendy was forced into a few saves by Madrid, it proved to be a fairly comfortable win for Thomas Tuchel's side. It is the latest frustrating moment in what has been an inconsistent season for Los Blancos, who are now knocked out of the Copa del Rey in their first match in the competition. Madrid's fortune suffered such a downturn that Zidane faced calls for him to be sacked by Florentino Perez. Though they have not gone winless for more than 4 games in the Liga this season, Madrid remain second with their inconsistent play disappointing fans. Madrid have staged a recovery in the second half of the season, emerging as City rivals Atletico Madrid's main challengers for the Spanish title. But the encouraging displays since January may not be enough to convince Zidane to stay at the Bernabeu, with AS reporting that the Frenchman is considering his future. Though he has a contract beyond this season, he has increasingly been linked with a departure in the summer. The Spanish news organisation claimed that the buzz within the club is that he is edging closer to resigning. That was not helped by the manner of the defeat to Chelsea, with Blues' dominant setter flooded Zidane's head with doubts. If Zidane does indeed depart in the summer, that will send a hammer blow to Arsenal's hopes of bringing Martin Odegaard back to the Emirates on a permanent basis. Odegaard has stalled for the Gunners since joining the club on loan in the January transfer window, making 16 appearances in attacking midfield. Those impressive displays have seen Arsenal make bringing him back to the club one of their top priorities this summer. Odegaard has struggled for game time under Zinedine Zidane at Real Madrid, making only 9 appearances for the Spanish club this season before his arrival at the Gunners. But having proved he can star in the Premier League, a new manager at Madrid will likely want to keep him at the club and as a result wreck Arsenal's chances of signing the Norwegian. So it looks like Chelsea's Champions League success could cost Arsenal their dream transfer in the form of Martin Odegaard. And their loss means that Real Madrid might sack Zinedine Zidane, or Zinedine Zidane will not be at Real Madrid next season, only allowing Martin Odegaard to play for Real Madrid next season and hammering Arsenal's chances of signing him. So this nicely takes us on to the second piece of news, which states that Man City joined Tottenham in £40 million Yves Bissouma transfer race, but Arsenal lead the way. So the reports are stating that Manchester City are considering joining the race for Yves Bissouma. Manchester City will consider joining the battle for highly rated Brighton midfielder Yves Bissouma if veteran Fernandinho decides to call it a day. Fernandinho said he will discuss the possible 12-month extension to his current deal after the Champions League final at the end of the month. But if he decides he cannot stretch out another season at the top level, City are mindful of the need for succession planning in the defensive midfield area. Spain international Rodri and Fernandinho have shared duties at the base of City's midfield for the last 2 seasons, but the latter's appearances have been infrequent. Bissouma has been a standout performer in struggling Brighton side this season and has attracted interest from a number of Premier League clubs. Arsenal's Mikel Arteta is understood to be closer than most in the race to secure his services, with Tottenham, West Ham and Everton also having made inquiries. But if City firm up their interest, the prospect of playing Champions League football with the Premier League champions will be a significant incentive for the Mali international. Declan Rice is another deep line midfielder on City's radar, although his valuation, which David Moyes has suggested should be near £100 million, may put them out of the reckoning. Bissouma, one of a number of options discussed by City's management team, was a £15 million signing from Lille in 2018 and is contracted to the Seagulls until 2023. But with the South Coast outfit valuing him at £40 million, he represents a more realistic option. So it looks like Manchester City have also joined Arsenal and Tottenham in the race for £40 million Yves Bissouma. And it looks like Manchester City are also considering Yves Bissouma as a suitable long-term replacement for Fernandinho, and this could lead to Arsenal not being able to secure Yves Bissouma, as when Manchester City enter any transfer race bar just Yves Bissouma, they are probably going to get their man. And in terms of Yves Bissouma, even though he has chosen Arsenal, he will choose Arsenal over any other club. You can clearly see that if a team like Manchester City comes through, they're in the Champions League final, they are the Premier League champions, they have a lot of trophies, they won the League Cup, they have a lot of things rooting for them, and Yves Bissouma is probably thinking, if I can go into this Manchester City team, I will have a lot of trophies, I will have a lot of success, and I will also be one of the top players in the league. So that's what probably Yves Bissouma is thinking. So maybe Yves Bissouma might change his mind after making a bold statement back in the days by stating that he would join Arsenal ahead of any other club. But would the competition with Rodri prevent him from joining Manchester City? But if he joins Arsenal, he is someone that's definitely going to start every single match. So it depends on Yves Bissouma if he wants to play regularly or play in a very strong Manchester City side and have the opportunity to win a lot of trophies and have a lot of success. So you have to wait and see what Yves Bissouma chooses, and we have to wait and see how this pans out. But other than that, guys, remain blessed. Stay tuned for the next video, and peace.